Luxury prisons offer recreational activities and amenities that make prisoners feel human despite serving life sentences. Prisoners who serve long life sentences for crimes tend to spend a big portion of their lives behind closed bars and away from the world. These prisons have revolutionized the way inmates can be granted freedom in a closed space to help them interact and stay in touch with the other side. Bastøy Prison, Norway. The minimum prison, which is located on the Bastøy Island in Islafjord, with luxuries such as tennis, horseback riding, fishing and sunbathing within the prison complex. This prison is known to do things differently and is located about 46 miles southeast of the country's capital. The Bastøy prison houses not more than 100 murderers and rapists, with a prison complex that has amenities such as horseback riding, fishing, tennis lessons and sunbathing. Prisoners have cottages for homes and lush farms to go to work. According to The Guardian, despite the minimum security, the prison has the lowest reoffending rate in Europe. Inmates on Bastøy stay in simple wooden cabins complete with comfortable furnishings and televisions. Many spend their days working the island farm or training for a new trade. Other facilities include a library and a church, but inmates are actively encouraged to spend their free time outside. Many of them ski cross-country during the winter and others simply play football on the soccer pitch. Visitors arrive by ferry from Horten on the mainland 3 days per week. Some are permitted to stay over the weekend in lush visitor apartments. Halden Prison, Norway. Halden is one of Norway's highest security jails, holding rapists, murderers and pedophiles. Since it opened in 2010 at a cost of 1.3 billion Norwegian kroner, approximately £138 million, it has acquired a reputation as the world's most humane prison. It is the flagship of the Norwegian justice system, where the focus is on rehabilitation rather than punishment. It's regarded as one of the most humane prisons globally. Halden Prison is located around plenty of greenery and natural light, where inmates are offered privacy and comfortable quarters to live. The additional amenities include a recreation room with a television and movies, TV shows and video games, skill-building classes, a functioning musical recording facility, and a fully equipped gym. HMP Addywell, Scotland. Known as Her Majesty's Prison Addywell, the designated learning prison is located in southern Scotland, where each of its 700 prisoners spend weekly doing productive skill-building works to help them transition back to civilian life once they get released. You can as well call it a unique learning facility that allows each inmate about 40 hours a week of productivity. It ensures that every person develops skills during their time in the facility, with special focus on helping the inmates transition into their civilian life to have a purpose after leaving the prison. The facility is privately run and was opened in 2008 for only adult male inmates. The prison has 2 large house blocks, including 12 separate wings in the house blocks that hold single and double cells as well as cells for disabled prisoners. The wings separate remand, convicted, new admission, long-term and protection prisoners. The prison also has a separation and care unit. Aranjuez Prison, Spain. This institution addresses the lingering problem of how families break apart when one of its members, especially parents of young children, are imprisoned. Thus, it allows infant children to spend their first years with their incarcerated parents. To facilitate this, the facility provides cribs, Disney figures on the walls, and a children's play area, among others. It is really a unique one due to its intention of keeping families together. It's clear that if both the parents of a child are imprisoned, the child will be homeless and alone. In Aranjuez, the parents can share their life as normal within the dormitories of the prison. For parents, this one is the best, as the children will be around alongside the partner. The only condition in the prison is that everyone is required to attend the roll call in the morning and evening. In such a place, only a fool or crack will escape the place. Otago Corrections Facility, New Zealand. Security in this facility is as tight as in any other prison, but prisoners are provided nice lodgings to spend their time in. Located near Milton in Lower South Island, the Otago Corrections Facility was one of the 4 opened between 2005 and 2007 to aid New Zealand corrections. The facility has a highly secure perimeter with ample open space and a separate building for accommodation. The inmates are provided comfortable rooms and skilled classes such as light engineering, cooking and dairy farming, among a long list of others intended to rehabilitate inmates efficiently. Justice Center, Leoben, Austria. This prison is used to house non-violent offenders, where inmates are given a single cell each, a private bathroom, a kitchenette and also a television. Besides these facilities, the prison is also equipped with a gym, basketball court and an outdoor amusement area. The Justice Center Leoben is as good as a 5-star hotel and was designed by world-renowned architect Josper Hohensin. The building was completed in 2004, and one of the nice things about this jail is that it doesn't allow for overcrowding. It's able to fit 205 inmates at the absolute maximum. From the outside, it looks more like a convention center where along the jail's perimeter are 2 quotes. The first one is, "All human beings are born free and equal in dignity and rights." The other says, "All persons deprived of their liberty shall be treated with humanity and with respect for the inherent dignity of the human person." The first quote is from the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. Most jails and prisons look like cement eyesores from the outside, but this one is seriously beautiful. The recreational area contains a basketball court, an outdoor gym, and additional open space to interact with other people and take a walk. Chambre de l'Homme Prison, Switzerland. The Chambre de l'Homme prison was once the most overcrowded prison in 2008, but it has been refurbished to contain triple occupancy cells with an attached bathroom. Flushed with ample outdoor facilities and recreation time, inmates live with fellow inmates, which allows them to feel like university dorm mates and help each other through the long-term and short-term rehabilitation process. It's approximately 1 kilometer from the village across the Rue de Jussy. It employs about 200 people and houses 500 inmates. Over 60% of the prisoners are awaiting trial, which has caused significant overcrowding, and 80% of the prisoners are known to be foreigners. Pondok Bambu Prison, Indonesia. Closer to home, this prison in Indonesia is a women's facility equipped with everything from air conditioning and refrigerators to karaoke machines and nail salons, all of which come for a price. The complex itself is filled with gardens and sculptures, and inmates are given access to beauty treatments and recreational programs if they have the dough to splurge. Indonesian prison conditions are commonly known to be harsh, violent, and overcrowded, but for the right price, powerful inmates can buy accommodations and luxury if they cannot put up with the naturally harsh prisons. Sollentuna Prison, Sweden. More than a prison, the Sollentuna Prison is a correctional facility that houses inmates in private cells, giving them enough privacy. The rooms have comfortable beds with attached bathrooms, a fully equipped gym, an open kitchen, and a recreational room featuring a TV and a couch. The high-security remand prison won the Bream Public Projects in Use Award in 2019 for its eco-friendly initiatives within the facility, including a 1,100 square meter green roof made of plants and turf, a ventilation system that recycles heat from the air, and a waste disposal room with storage for 8 categories of waste. The building is also wrapped in 6,000 square meters of insulating glass, which regulates its temperature, and it sure has built-in alarms. According to a spokesman for the owner of the company, the vegetation and turf protects the roof from solar radiation, rainfall, and temperature changes, while helping to facilitate the runoff of surface water onto the property at the same time. This, in fact, also enables pollination for insects. JVA Fuhlsbüttel Prison, Germany. While the German prison has been criticized for offering too much freedom to the prisoners, the JVA Fuhlsbüttel prison still offers a myriad of amenities to the inmates. Along with expensive cells, the prison offers washing machines and telephone corners for inmates who want to talk to their families over a long distance. Also, the prison allows for redecorating the floors after short intervals for inmates who are serving long sentences. These prisons will most likely make you think about how proper justice systems should be made, or you'll never want to get out once you step in them. Like and share the video with your friends, and don't forget to ring the notifications bell after subscribing.